Wonderful. Hey, that's why it's always great to have a super duper technician along with us. Hey, my name is Chuck Hanson, and I'll be your host over the next 15 or 20 minutes or so. And what you're going to learn about tonight is something that I got exposed to last August, right? Last August. And it was so exciting and so interesting that I tried to shuffle it out of my life because I was busy enough as it was, but it just persisted, right? It just kept coming back and coming back, keeping me up at night. And so hopefully it'll do the same to you. And that's our mission here tonight. So welcome to iHub Global. What we're going to do is I'm going to give you some information that I think is one of the best opportunities that I've ever seen. And that's why I took the time and started putting everything together with a few other people that you're going to meet. So, but before we get into all of that, let me run this quick little video.
Welcome to iHub and congratulations. You know what they say, you get one or two great opportunities in a lifetime. Well, I truly believe you are in front of one of those opportunities right now. The reason I say that is simple. It happened to me. Just a little. We're about to learn about cryptocurrency mining in the world of the Internet of Things, or the IoT network. A little perspective. IoT is bigger than Wi-Fi. It's all the things that run off the internet, like appliances, security cameras, sensors, healthy devices, and on and on. And we, iHub, partnered with the largest IoT network in the world to grow it globally. We, meaning you and I, are now in a position to own the network. The IoT network is larger than any internet network or phone network on the planet. Owning networks is how wealth is created, and you're standing before it right now. Yes, I do believe this is an opportunity of a lifetime, for me and for you. Listen, there is a lot of education for most of us with learning about blockchain, crypto mining, IoT network, and more. But trust me when I say, it's as simple as plugging in an iHub unit in your home or business and letting it earn for you in the network. After you join for free, you'll see real results in real time, earning big right now. Minimum, iHub miner today. But if you're like me and want to own the network and build a legacy with the iHub affiliate program, to get started, join for free.
So guys, that's what my good friend Michael Stern asked me last August. He said, Chuck, how would you like to own a piece of the next internet? And I said, Michael, that's a very intriguing question. So I'm going to ask you the same question. How would you like to own a share of the world's first and largest peer-to-peer wireless network? Who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't want to own a little piece of that network? The people that were involved in the cellular industry, if you were lucky enough to have the land and the cellular company decided that they needed a tower on your land, of course, you're still getting paid, right? You're getting paid all the time because you've got that tower on your land. Well, you're going to hear about a way for all of us to participate in exactly the same fashion, but without having that big tower in your backyard. So, to give you a little perspective on what it is we're doing, because you heard a little bit about, in that little intro, cryptocurrency, mining, all these things that are certainly intriguing. And I was as curious as you are. I mean, Michael asked me whether I knew anything about the IoT network. I hadn't a clue. I didn't have a clue whatsoever. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Most people don't, quite frankly. So that tells you exactly where we're at in the process of everything. So let me let you watch this little 3-minute video, and this gal will give you an awful lot of information that we'll talk about here in a second.
We've all used Wi-Fi for stuff like this. So adorable. And and cellular data for stuff like this. Triaxolotl. Every day we connect to the internet, but it's not just people. From parking meters to packages, even these damn scooters. All these things should connect to the internet. Even this dog. Well, not the dog, but its collar. Seems like this little guy is lost. Luckily, he's got a smart collar on. But that smart collar isn't so smart without the internet. Cellular data plans can be pricey. It's not like Sean could just log into this cafe's Wi-Fi real quick.
Hey, I like your dog.
Oh, it's not my dog. I'm just using him to demonstrate a point.
What's your point?
Glad you asked. Wouldn't it make sense for all of these things to have their own internet? A network that works just for them, so they could always stay connected anywhere, anytime. That's the kind of future I want to live in. Guess what? We can. With the Helium Hotspot.
Honey, who's that?
I'm the future.
It's, the future?
The Helium Hotspot's a new kind of wireless device, where you and your community can create a network for the Internet of Things.
So like a Wi-Fi router?
No, it's long-fi. It reaches 200 times farther.
But why would I?
Why would you put this in your house?
Glad you asked.
Well, you're helping to power a better future for the city you live in, building a community of connectivity, making all sorts of things possible that aren't today, like helping you find lost things, connecting to things that can tell you when your food's expired. That is expired. Even powering sensors that help detect wildfires, so people and their things can stay safe.
What else?
Isn't that enough? The whole thing about building a better future for your children and your children's children?
We don't have kids.
Well, for people who care about that sort of thing, you get rewarded helium tokens, a cryptocurrency as a thank you for building the network and enabling devices to connect. So any more questions?
Yeah, whose dog is this?
Yep. See, when the Internet of Things gets better, everything gets better. Even finding your dog. This yours.
Sean, thank you. Come here, buddy. Oh, thank you.
With the Helium Hotspot, you're helping to create a more connected future.
What's helium?
So glad you asked. Every day, we connect to the internet. But it's not just people. So what else connects to the internet?
I don't know.
I'm glad you asked.
You see, guys, I had no clue what the Internet of Things was, nor how large it was, or anything about it whatsoever. So I had to start doing my own due diligence, right? I looked, I read, I kept going and going and going. I discovered that when I looked at it, and these are numbers from last August, that it was an $800 billion a year industry and growing, right? That there were over 8 billion devices, all kinds of things that were connecting to the internet with or without, IHub Global or Helium, right? They were already doing their thing. But what I discovered was that in a very short period of time, just a few years, we're talking about a $2 to $3 trillion a year industry, and we're talking about 70 to 80 billion devices. So, here we've got an industry that is on a catapult, going upward. So, it all started back in 2013. So this is not a brand new venture. It's something that was started by some very intuitive and very, very smart people back in 2013. And, where the gal on that video talked about hotspots, right? Well, I was going to change that number. There's over 80,000. I'll show you that to you in a little bit. Over 80,000 of these hotspots now globally, but we're just at the tip of the iceberg, right? There will be millions needed to provide this wireless global coverage that we're working on. So, what I also got very excited about was a cryptocurrency. I don't know if you know much about cryptocurrency, but Helium is its own. Helium, the company, created Helium, the cryptocurrency, as its own way of paying us, the people that are building this network, and also those people that are paying their bill for things to connect to the network. Here you see in June of 2020, 25 cents. How would you like to have had it then, right? In May, it went to over $23. It's been fluctuating right now between $12 and $15 for the last little bit, but where it's predicted to go is skyrocket, right? So welcome to iHub Global. We're going to show you how you can own a share of the world's largest wireless network. And like I said, as of today, there are 84,569 hotspots on the system. As of this afternoon, that number's gone up. We're adding about 1,000 hotspots a day right now, and that number is expected again to increase rapidly. Let me show you this quick little video, and it'll again start to set the stage for what we're doing with iHub Global.
Do you know who owns your wireless network? Most likely, some ginormous big brand tech company with stacks and stacks of moolah. Well, what if you were able to own part of a similar network, which is growing constantly every day? It's called the Internet of Things, or IoT network. Heard of it? It powers billions of all those helpful things like our beautiful smart devices, life-saving medical sensors, security monitors, remote tracking devices, and the list goes on. So now you know you could help power all that and get paid for it in Helium, which is a form of cryptocurrency. You know the digital currency that's super secure because it's kept in an online fortress of solitude called blockchain technology? But you might have known that. And all that happens from this one little device called a Helium Hotspot you can get from iHub Global. All you do is plug it in and start earning or mining helium automatically, which goes directly into your account. Simple as that. You basically earn money by doing practically nothing, so you can afford to spend more time with who's important to you. Earnings vary based on where you live, and iHub will show you simple ways to track how much you earn every day. You can also bring in your family and friends to earn more as an affiliate. And they'll earn too while we build the biggest network in the world together. And eventually, your earnings go even higher and higher with our shared hosting plan. Okay, then why iHub Global, you ask? Because it's free to start. Our mission is growing the network by more of us owning the network. We'll do it together with simple training on the basics. We'll also show you simple earning strategies to grow. By using our proprietary app called Helium Track, you can track your hotspots and run virtual simulations to place free hotspots in the best locations to further expand your network of affiliates and earnings. Who knew owning this network could be so easy? So if you're ready, let's grow together with iHub Global. Join and request a hotspot for your home or office today for free.
And you're going to hear a lot more about that as we roll forward. So let me see if I can get off that slide. Guys, it all started with this, right? It all started with the original. This is the original hotspot that that gal talked about in the video. Hotspot, Helium Hotspot, an iHub miner. I call it a passive income generator or a pig. The pig name is kind of stuck, and we're getting a lot of fun off of that. This is the second generation of our pig, right? This has our proprietary software on it so that we can pay referral commissions out to everybody instantly. Now, we've been going through the process since March of collecting and paying commissions. We just went through our June commission. We've been paying once a month. We're going to bi-weekly, and then we're going to go to weekly, and then hopefully we're going to go to daily here very shortly. But here's the other part. There's no competition, right? You can make money with this machine. You heard what that video said, right? Make money for practically doing nothing. That's what got me so excited when I saw this and I saw the documentation behind it. It was like the holy grail of products, right? It was the best product I'd ever seen in my entire life. So make money, walk away from it, and do nothing, and just let that money come in. No monthly fees, no auto ship, no licensing, no anything, right? Free to sign up, no recruiting. We've got an affiliate referral program. We're not a network marketing company, so there's no hoops and jumps to go through in order to get massive amounts of money. This thing is completely recession proof, COVID proof, whatever, right? Because the 80 billion devices that are on the way to the IoT network are going to happen and work whether or not there's a recession, whether or not there's a virus. They don't care, right? They're all going to work, and they're going to connect to the internet. So what are these devices? Like that gal said, smart, all kinds of smart pet collars, bike trackers. There are over 1,000 companies building hardware and software just for the Internet of Things. Now that you're aware of it, you're going to be becoming very aware. You'll start reading all kinds of articles and things. You start searching for it, and you'll get tons of articles. But there's everything under, and this is just a short list of all the things that are part of the IoT network. So I'm going to introduce you to my good friend, Dr. Scott Tunis. Doc is a ophthalmologist, an MD. He's done my eye surgery, and he was my guinea pig. I said, you know what, Doc, I found something that you got to take a look at, and I'm going to bring you a pig. And he said, okay, well, when you get him, bring him on over. So meets my friend, Dr. Scott Tunis.
Hi, I'm Dr. Scott Tunis, a board-certified ophthalmologist, a fellow of the American College of Surgeons, and I've been in active full-time practice for 36 years. Over that time, I've had a lot of people come to me with different business opportunities, and my response has always been the same: thanks, but no thanks. I'm busy doing what I'm doing already. However, when one of my trusted and loyal patients, who I have known for 20 years and done surgery on, introduced me to IHub Global and explained to me that I could earn Helium cryptocurrency without purchasing anything simply by hosting a Helium Hotspot in my office, I had to investigate the opportunity.
The Helium Network is a community-based wireless network of hotspots that provide a cost-effective and secure way for the low-power smart devices to send data to and from the Internet, or the Internet of Things.
With IHub Global, I in fact discovered that I could host a Helium Hotspot in my office at no cost to me, without ongoing maintenance, fees, or software or licenses, and I would in fact earn Helium cryptocurrency. Now, as a practicing healthcare professional, I can tell you that no one has ever offered to put an income-producing piece of equipment in my office, anything less than $50,000, let alone for nothing. I also had the option at my discretion to purchase the hotspot for $400 at any time up to 90 days after installation, and then the percentage of Helium cryptocurrency that I would earn would increase 5-fold. It would be my option. I could remain a host if I wished.
Consider the future integration of these rapidly evolving technologies, the expansion of telemedicine, the evolution of smart diagnostic equipment, the increased use of remote patient monitoring devices, the Helium network and its ability to transmit data from smart devices far less expensively than cellular or GPS, a cryptocurrency linked exclusively to the tangible infrastructure of the Helium network, and a passive income stream of Helium cryptocurrency which has appreciated over 4,000% in less than 1 year.
I thought I must share this opportunity, and the network is even more valuable when it expands. I looked out my window and realized that my dentist is 2 miles down the street. She has a perfect location for a hotspot, and she'll understand this concept right away. So I had to tell her about it. I thought maybe she'll be interested. Won't. No sales pressure. But one thing I'm quite sure of, tell her about it now. In 5 years, she'll be asking me why I didn't. Oh, hi, Stephanie, right?
Hi, Scott, and yes, you're right about that. This is multiple cutting-edge technologies all converging into one perfect storm. So do what I did with the link below. Do your own research.
Thanks for watching.
And that's all we want you to do, is just do your own research, right? This is, like I said earlier, this is the most incredible opportunity I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to show you one of our hot spots down in Vero Beach, Florida, at my partner's home, Rick Cotton. This is Rick's house right here, and that is the trendy tan duck. They all have these cute little names, right? We don't name them. They come named from the factory. And Rick put this in, and here's his earnings, to date on that. Again, plugged it in, walked away from it, and let it go. Right in the last 30 days, he's earned 137 helium. I put $15 in there. Like I said, it's been fluctuating up and down 15. So that's a little over $2,000, right? To date, he's earned 1,198 helium. Again, $15. Almost 18 grand. If you were the person that had referred Rick, you would have earned a referral fee. That referral fee for just referring him, not doing anything else, would have been over 17, almost 1,800 bucks, right? Just for referring him. Well, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to show you another one, right? This one was added. This is a clean olive scorpion. Again, down in Florida, you can see the hot spots that he's connecting to around his area. It was added to the system March the 16th. It's earned 698 helium so far. So again, you can do your own math and kind of figure this out. What I want to show you is our referral program. Yes, it's great to own a machine and earn helium. But really the referral system is outstanding, right? And again, you could start as a free affiliate, never do anything but just refer people and build yourself an amazing six-figure income. So it starts out like this. We're actually building for teams. You start out with your first 5 referrals, and you earn 10 to up to 20% on those referrals. You start, after you refer 5 people, you refer your 6th one. So number 6 to number the next 10, right, to 16. You earn 20 plus an additional 5%. The next 10, 20 plus an additional 10%. The next 10, actually, when you get to that team, it goes on forever. You can refer as many people as you want, and you're at 20 plus an additional 15%. What I did here is I just did a little exercise of saying, what if these machines, what if these hotspots, these pigs earned 100 helium a month, right? Well, out of the 5, you'd earn 500. Out of each one of the 10 groups, you'd earn 1,000. They would have earned 1,000. And here's what you would have earned annually: 1,050, 2,700, 3,300, 3,900 for 10,950 helium, just for referring 35 people that put one of these in their home or office, right? You start multiplying that out, guys. 10,950 helium times 15 bucks, and it turns into a pretty sizable income, probably as much or close to what you're already making, but certainly not very much effort. And it's kind of you could do this as a side gig, right, if you wanted to. So just keep that in mind. And that, like Dr. Tuna said, the network's even more valuable as it expands. So let me show you where this whole thing is going. A company, there's several companies out there, but they predict what the price of helium will be, in the future. Looks at all the parameters, and they do a complete analysis. They say by the end of this year, it'll be $52. Well, again, start multiplying, 10,000 heliums times $52. Now, how excited are you, right? Start multiplying 10,000 helium times $252. Now you're getting real excited. So you see, this is where it's all going. And it's not us saying this. This is what the experts are saying. I mean, I got started into Bitcoin in 2010, 2011. We started a company that only paid in Bitcoin, only accepted Bitcoin, but we were too far ahead of the curve, right? There were no exchanges or anything like. I wound up with thousands of Bitcoin. However, I didn't become a Bitcoin millionaire. I wish that I would have, because when it got to $12, I thought that's as high as it'll ever go. So I sold all of mine. Guess what? This time I'm not selling. And so I'm, there's been 100,000 people become cryptocurrency millionaires in the very recent time. So, if these predictions come true, there's going to be lots and lots and lots of very, very happy people in IHub Global. So let me show you where we're going. We talked about it on the movie a little bit, but it's the smartest helium hotspot platform and app called Helium Track. We're going to launch that on the 17th of July. This is a company with some great people that have all joined us. And what it does, it allows us to take all the guesswork out of whether a location is going to be a good, a great, or a fantastic location for a hotspot. And it gives us all the intelligence that we need, taking, again, all the guesswork out of everything. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. You'll be able to get scores. You'll be able to pull reports. I mean, when you see the whole thing on the 17th, and you can go to our website after you get enrolled for free. You can go to the website and register for this launch event on the 17th at 4 p.m. And you're going to see something that is just absolutely going to blow you away. So the guys have done a fantastic job. So here's our Zoom schedule in case, again, it's also in the back office. Monday is what we're doing. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, we do a getting started training. We were talking today, and Rick was right. We could probably do a getting started training every day. We've got that many people joining us brand new. And then Thursday, we do an awesome training on Thursday. On Friday, we postponed the Funnel Friday live events, but we put in some replays so that you can look and get a feel for the funnels that we've already built and the more that we're building. So I want to finally add something else on here. One of the big challenges people have in dealing with cryptocurrency is always, how am I going to turn this into dollars, right? How am I going to turn this into dollars? Well, we've just aligned ourselves with a company out of Houston, Texas called OG Pay, and OG Pay is going to give us the ability, and you the ability, to have a mobile wallet that will do all kinds of incredible things, handle up to over 50 currencies in 16 languages. And like it says here, free domestic and international money movement 24/7, 365. That's one of the reasons we decided to hitch our wagon to them. They also provide us with, or all of you, with a virtual and a physical debit card. But here's the good part. It's a digital asset portfolio. Now, what does that mean? That means that you can move your helium that you've earned over here to the OG Pay wallet. It will be insured, and you'll have access to a credit card, or you can buy things online using that, and it'll instantly convert your helium to dollars or any other currency. So it's a fantastic tool. it's we're uploading the whole entire database, and everybody's going to get an account under the flagship account for iHub Global. So I wanted everybody to see that. It's been always one of those challenges for people living in various states, but this solves all those different challenges and problems. So what's the future look like? The future is going to look like 5G. Hey, what if, guys, again, think about this. We're building the largest wireless network, right? The world's largest peer-to-peer wireless network. And why not 5G? You could have a 5G. Here's what it's going to look like. It's going to be a 5G helium miner. So it'll mine helium, get paid in helium, and you can provide 5G service. It's the natural progression of things that are going to hit this network. And as you start doing your research, there's just all kinds. This is a 50-year plan. So these guys have thought it out very, very well and have a plan for all of us for the next 50 years. So with that, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me here this evening, the over 500 people. Get back to the person that invited you on here. Get to their website, get registered for free, and join us tomorrow night at 9 p.m. on this very same channel so we can go through a getting started. So with that, guys, Michael. Hey, Michael, you got anything that you want to come up and add to, or are you still here? He's probably gone. Okay. Hey, guys, I appreciate everybody being here, and thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Good night, everybody.